So Ady, you must be very pleased with another away win.
Yeah, very pleased, and I thought an excellent away performance to a very tough place to come, and obviously I thought the overall performance, except for the last 10 minutes of the first half, weren't too happy. I think we lost our shape. Other people doing other people's jobs, and that's when they scored. So I was pleased to get in at half time, have a word with them. And I thought second half was a very professional performance, and there was some good football played. You know, we come out the blocks very quickly first half. Could have been maybe 2 or 3 up because we started very well. And I thought the first goal was excellent, but the second goal would grace any league, anywhere in the world.
Yeah, it's really pleasing for Harry because he had a long spell on the sidelines last season, and you've given him a chance, and he's taken his chance.
Well, he's been bright in training. He's been very bright in training. He works very hard. We know he's got ability. Everyone's got ability at the football club, and he's taken his chance. You know, I thought he played very well Saturday, and obviously tonight, he was a very good goal. Not just the goal. I was just pleased with the way he was. You know, the way he was keeping his shape, the way he was going forward. He was bright. Deliveries were good in the box, and he was a handful. But I think overall, if you look at it, I think from the subs, I thought the subs were bright when they came on. Everybody was right on it tonight again.
Bradley Barrow as well. He's been a bit of a development really this season, but he suddenly looks a decent National League player.
Well, he is. You know, he's got a wonderful left peg, absolutely lovely left peg, and again, a cracking lad, wants to learn, wants to do well, works hard in training. I thought it was 3 or 4 balls he put in the first half was absolutely top draw. You know, right on the button. Unfortunately, he had to come off. Obviously, I don't know if it was cramp. He come off on his thigh, bit of cramp, but we'll assess that tomorrow. But he's taking his chance as well. So hopefully he'll be okay for Saturday.
I thought the centre mid 2 were especially good tonight, A.F.C and Bed Centre.
Yeah, well, you know, they're good players. You know, they're very good players. You know, if you look at how many balls they picked up, and I thought that 10 minutes, I thought that was a time when them two could really dictate the play, and they've got to be more dominant with their voice really, and telling people, hang on, wait here, let's keep our shape. But we learned from that, from the first half, well, especially the last 10 minutes of the first half. And you are right, you know, they're very solid and strong. And even when we won it, I thought the pass off, our next pass was very good. It was good balls to feet, and we weren't just lumping it for fun. Obviously, you've got to do the last 5 minutes because it's like, you know, backs against the walls and everything else, and you've got to do that. But I thought for a good 85 minutes we played some nice football really, but we had to dig in as well. You know, there was some good performances as well where we really had to roll up our sleeves, and we mixed it tonight, which is nice.
I think even though it was only by a single goal, in some ways it was a better victory than Saturday's.
I love any victory. I don't care how they come. You know, we could play poorly and win 1-0. I ain't got a problem at the moment because obviously where we are in the league, you know, we've got to keep that momentum, winning games as momentum. You know, we've got to keep playing well and getting these results. And it's a big game against Bromley because they're a good side. I know Neil Smith very well. He'll get them fired up, and they're having a very good season. But you know, we've got to turn up on Saturday because we've got to keep this momentum going, and hopefully, you know, well, I know for sure the crowd will be behind us. I want to say a special mention to our fans. You know, from Saturday to Eastleigh, then Gateshead tonight, they were absolutely fantastic. They were top draw. You know, I can't say anything else, and I'm really pleased for them because they put a lot of time, effort, and money into it, and it's a tough time of the year, obviously with Christmas coming up. But I'd like to say thank you to them, and the boys and my staff and the players really appreciate what they go through for this football club.
I mean, they say winning breeds confidence. You could certainly tell that in the first quarter of an hour how much more confident the side we were when we came out tonight after winning on Saturday. Yeah, well,
that does help. Winning, you know, you can get in a habit of losing games, and unfortunately that was where we were beforehand. You can get in a bit of a habit, but we had, I do believe that we've had some injuries before, and we had some so-called key players come back, but you need that little bit of luck also. But it does, you know, winning is a nice little habit as well, and let's hope, you know, we know it's a tough game Saturday, but let's hope, you know, we recover properly, do things properly up until Saturday, and then be right on it for that first whistle.
Any of the other injuries likely to be in contention for the weekend?
Again, they'll be working hard. The injured are working twice a day now. They're not having a. I think they should work harder, in my opinion, and I've said a few things about that. But they're working twice a day, and we want them out and not sitting in the stand. You know, we've got some very good players injured at the moment, and so we've got a couple who are going to be close. But again, we've got to be sensible. We don't want to just throw them in for the sake of throwing them in, and we've got to be sensible and see where it takes us come Saturday.
You mentioned for Moussa Diarra, he's literally did have to be thrown in, and he's looked pretty tired at the end of the last 2 games.
Yes, yeah, I think everybody's been tired, you know, and Moussa, you know, he's 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 like a man mountain, isn't he? But I think Jim and Musa are very good together. Because obviously Musa's got that experience and Jim has learned his trade as well. But I thought the fullback, look, if you look at Tone and Paul, they've done very well, and Stu behind, But I think even people don't see the work that the forwards do for our shape, and that's the first line of defence. But people don't really see what they do, and they come off shattered. So, and when you see 2 forwards or 4 forwards, if you look at them, even the boys that come on, the work they do off the ball is great for people behind, like your midfield and defenders. You see your 2 forwards working hard, and it's a big boost.
So 2 wins on the bounce away from home after none all season. It'd be nice to have a good 1,600 plus crowd again on Saturday to cheer us on.
Yeah, well, it is a difficult time of the year. Like I said before, it's a difficult time of the year in its time. But yeah, it'd be great, if we can beat that 1,600 plus, and again, get behind the boys. We're still not out of it. We don't want to get too carried away. But we're going in the right direction. There's a long way to go. A lot of football to be played, and football can change like that. It really can. So we've got to be focused. But it does help when we have a big crowd behind us and appealing for every ball, and getting right behind the lads, and which is what we need on Saturday.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.